In the vast and diverse landscape of the United States, there exist enigmatic pockets of emptiness that defy the population trends seen in bustling metropolises. From the windswept plains to the desolate deserts, these 9 states have earned a reputation for being sparsely populated, prompting the question, why does nobody live there? In this entertaining and informative video, we will embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries behind the emptiness of Alaska, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Vermont, Maine, and New Hampshire. 9. New Hampshire. Live free or live alone. The motto "Live free or die" emblazoned on New Hampshire license plates echoes the independent spirit that defines the Granite State. Yet, does this mantra also contribute to the surprisingly sparse population that characterizes New Hampshire? New Hampshire's natural beauty is undeniable, with the White Mountains offering outdoor enthusiasts a playground for hiking, skiing, and other recreational activities. The seacoast, with its historic towns and picturesque shores, adds to the state's appeal. However, the commitment to individual freedom and a limited government, encapsulated in the state motto, creates a unique social and political landscape that influences its population dynamics. The live free or die ethos fosters a sense of self-reliance and independence among New Hampshire residents. The state's commitment to limited taxation and government intervention appeals to those seeking personal autonomy, but it may also contribute to a lack of certain services and amenities that typically attract a more substantial population. 8. Maine. Lobsters, lighthouses, and a sparse population. Nestled along the rugged coastline of the northeastern United States, Maine is a state that captures the essence of maritime charm. Famous for its lobster fisheries, picturesque lighthouses, and a landscape shaped by the sea, Maine's population density stands in stark contrast to the richness of its natural and cultural attractions. Maine's coastal beauty is unparalleled, drawing visitors from across the country to experience the charm of fishing villages, the majesty of Acadia National Park, and the historic streets of Portland. However, the same coastal allure that captivates tourists poses challenges for permanent settlement. Coastal areas are often subject to harsh weather conditions, including powerful storms and cold temperatures, creating a barrier for those seeking a more comfortable, year-round residence. The lobster industry, while a symbol of Maine's identity, can also contribute to the state's lower population density. Many coastal towns are economically reliant on fishing, an occupation that requires resilience and a close connection to the unpredictable sea. This way of life may not appeal to those seeking more stable economic opportunities or urban amenities. 7. Vermont. Small state, big personality. Vermont, with its quaint towns, picturesque landscapes, and the quintessential New England charm, remains a state of paradox. Despite its appeal, Vermont's population remains relatively low. The changing seasons in Vermont, from vibrant fall foliage to snowy winter wonderlands, contribute to its appeal as a picturesque destination. However, the harsh winters and rural landscapes can pose challenges for those seeking a more urban lifestyle. Vermont's population dynamics reflect a balance between those who appreciate the charm of its seasons and those who may find the climate and remote locations less appealing. The rural lifestyle is deeply ingrained in Vermont's identity. Small, close-knit communities are scattered across the state, each with its own character and traditions. While this sense of community fosters a strong local identity, it may also contribute to the overall modest population, as some individuals may prefer the amenities and opportunities found in more densely populated areas. 6. Idaho. More than just potatoes? Idaho, often overshadowed by the potato stereotype, is a state of diverse landscapes and cultures. From the rugged Sawtooth Mountains to the meandering Snake River, Idaho's geographical and cultural richness sets it apart. Beyond the vast fields of potatoes, Idaho boasts a diverse geography that includes mountains, lakes, and expansive wilderness areas. The Sawtooth Mountains, with their jagged peaks and alpine lakes, attract outdoor enthusiasts seeking adventure. The Snake River, winding through deep canyons, adds to the state's natural allure. Despite these attractions, Idaho's population density remains lower than many other states. The culture of Idaho reflects a blend of Western traditions, Native American influences, and a growing urban presence. However, the state's rural character and the dominance of agriculture contribute to its sparse population. The vast expanses of farmland and the distances between towns can create a sense of isolation. 5. Montana. Big Sky, small population. Montana, often referred to as Big Sky Country, boasts vast landscapes that include the stunning Glacier National Park. Despite the allure of its untamed wilderness and outdoor recreational opportunities, Montana maintains a modest population. The remote locations and vast expanses of Montana contribute significantly to its sparse population. While outdoor enthusiasts are drawn to the state for activities like hiking, fishing, and camping, the sheer size and rugged terrain can pose challenges for establishing and maintaining communities. Small towns, the landscape, each with its own character, but the distances between them create a sense of isolation. Rugged individualism is deeply ingrained in Montana's identity. The state's history is marked by the spirit of independence and self-reliance, reflecting the resilience needed to thrive in its challenging environment. This individualism, while a source of pride for residents, can also contribute to the state's sparse population, as not everyone is drawn to a lifestyle of solitude and self-sufficiency. 4. South Dakota. Mount Rushmore and more. Home to the iconic Mount Rushmore, South Dakota stands as a testament to both natural beauty and man-made marvels. While this state draws tourists from around the world, the question remains, why do so few decide to call South Dakota home? Mount Rushmore, with its carved faces of American presidents, is a symbol of national pride and a major tourist attraction. However, the appeal of this monument doesn't necessarily translate into a desire for long-term residence. South Dakota's population dynamics are shaped by the stark contrast between its tourist-heavy regions and its less populated, rural areas. The unique landscapes of South Dakota, from the otherworldly Badlands to the forested Black Hills, contribute to its appeal as a tourist hotspot. Yet, the same features that attract visitors can pose challenges for those seeking a permanent home. Harsh winters, a rural lifestyle, and limited economic opportunities in certain regions can deter potential residents. Despite its emptiness, South Dakota remains a state of hidden gems and unique landscapes. 3. North Dakota. Is it all about the oil boom? Once a forgotten state on the fringes of the nation's consciousness, North Dakota experienced a sudden population surge during the oil boom. However, as the boom subsided, so did the population. The rise and fall of residents in the Peace Garden state are intricately tied to the fluctuations of the oil industry. The discovery of vast oil reserves in the Bakken Formation brought an influx of workers and entrepreneurs to North Dakota. Towns like Williston experienced unprecedented growth, with job opportunities luring people from across the country. Yet, the transient nature of these jobs and the boom-bust cycle of the oil industry meant that as oil prices fluctuated, so did the population. The economic prosperity brought by the oil boom also led to challenges. Housing shortages, strained infrastructure, and social issues accompanied the sudden surge in residents. As the boom waned, so did the allure of North Dakota for many, leading to a decline in population. Despite the challenges, North Dakota remains a state of resilience. The experience of the oil boom has left an indelible mark on its identity, shaping both its economic landscape and population dynamics. 2. Wyoming. More bison than people? Wyoming, with its expansive plains, iconic national parks, and more bison than people, presents a paradox that begs exploration. From the rugged terrain of Yellowstone to the cowboy culture that defines the state, Wyoming's emptiness is both a mystery and an intrinsic part of its identity. Yellowstone National Park, with its geysers, hot springs, and abundant wildlife, draws millions of visitors annually. However, the majority of these visitors are transient, leaving behind an emptiness that echoes the state's vast landscapes. The challenging terrain, while captivating, also limits the suitability for large-scale habitation. The cowboy culture, deeply rooted in Wyoming's history, contributes to the state's sparse population. The vast ranches and wide-open spaces that define the cowboy way of life are not conducive to densely populated urban centers. Instead, they foster a lifestyle of independence and self-sufficiency, mirroring the expansive nature of the Wyoming landscape. 1. Alaska. The final frontier or frozen isolation. Alaska, the largest state in the United States, is a land of extremes, boasting breathtaking landscapes, untamed wildlife, and an undeniable sense of isolation. As we venture into the last frontier, we confront the question that has baffled many: why is Alaska so sparsely populated? The harsh winters in Alaska are legendary, with temperatures plunging well below freezing. The bone-chilling cold, coupled with long, dark winters, might dissuade even the hardiest souls from settling in this remote state. Yet, the allure of the wild, the promise of adventure, and the breathtaking beauty of the aurora borealis attract those who seek a life on the edge. Isolation plays a significant role in Alaska's population dynamics. The vast expanses of wilderness, rugged mountains, and lack of road connectivity create challenges for those who call Alaska home. In some remote villages, access to basic amenities is a logistical puzzle, with supplies often arriving by plane or boat. This isolation fosters a close-knit, self-sufficient community but also acts as a deterrent for potential residents. Yet, despite these challenges, Alaska's sparse population is paradoxically tied to its natural wonders. Those who do choose to live here are often drawn by a love for the outdoors, the opportunity for adventure, and a desire to live in harmony with nature. As we conclude our journey through these 9 enigmatic states, we discover that the reasons behind their sparse populations are as diverse as the landscapes they inhabit. Whether it's the harsh winters of Alaska, the allure of untamed wilderness in Montana, or the ebb and flow of economic booms in North Dakota, each state has its unique story to tell. While nobody may live there in abundance, these states are anything but empty when it comes to intriguing tales and hidden wonders. Make sure to subscribe and live a like. See you next time.